But who the freak dumps pounds of cocaine into space? Y'all ever be listening to your playlist on SoundCloud? That's like a whole vibe, and then you get 2 ads, both telling you about SoundCloud going away.
That's tough.
Yeah, it really is. It's sad.
Tough, man.
It's really sad. I'm not gonna
Sorry.
Oh, thanks,
Sorry,
bro.
bro.
Appreciate you stopping. We were just here, bro. What the freak?
I
I'm gonna
hate
come
this
in
map in the nighttime.
I'm
Yo,
gonna come and activate.
Yeah, in the cave, it's just awful.
honest,
Terrible, dude.
all of it's
Yeah,
bad.
dude.
You like you said? Well, I got a torch here. I got a torch.
Nice.
Bro,
Yo,
this game is so damn
bro,
loud.
lead the way, lead the way. He has a torch. Everybody protect
Lead the
Gatling
way.
gun. It's pretty bloody annoying.
You tell me, am I dumb? Am I dumb, bro?
Depends on your answer to this next question, right? Both the prequels and sequels for Star Wars were good, but which one was
Oh,
better?
you're.
I've never
I
seen
didn't hear
one
what you
Star
said
Wars
there.
movie. I've never
You
seen one
You
Star
never
Wars.
have.
Never.
I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. You could give me credit for that, not Star Wars.
I haven't seen a single Harry Potter movie.
It's
No,
amazing.
I literally just haven't been like. It's not that I'm not interested or I don't think it's good or anything. I just, Star Wars came
Honestly, in
first.
my
so-
opinion, Harry Potter's not that good.
You're joking.
It's not.
No, that's
Hey, it's
not
You
great.
haven't even seen.
Man,
Get out of here.
I've seen
Get
all
out
of
of
them.
here.
I saw all of them in
No,
2
you
Dude,
days.
if you think it's bad, oh,
What
what
happened
is
I
in
watched
the
every
seventh
single
one?
Harry Potter
No,
movie
what
in 2
happens in
days.
the last movie? What happens in the last movie?
In the last movie, it's Harry Potter and what's that Ron's sister
It'll be
got
worth it.
married, and then
Yeah.
Hermione and whatever Ron.
Yeah,
have
Hermione
kids,
does
and then
what?
Fuck?
Someone tells me you
Honestly?
haven't watched it.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? If you guys really want to get into Star Wars, just watch Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Or if you've seen The
Oh, I'm a huge
Mandalorian,
fan of that. Oh, I'm
If-
Mandalorian was okay. I don't see why people think
Look,
it
his
was like that.
Mandalorian.
well, you have to watch
The
Clone
Mandalorian
Wars
is
to
some
get
sort
like
of-
a
well-
lot of the stuff that's in Mandalorian, because half of the stuff that's in The Mandalorian is references from stuff that happened in Clone Wars. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I thought the sequels were pretty good, just because I'm a huge fan of Star Wars.
Oh yeah. Heck, do you guys watch the Clone Wars at all?
I've watched every
no.
single episode of Clone Wars and the movie.
I have not seen anything.
What about
related
season
to
8?
Star Wars.
What about season 8?
There's no season 8. Bad Batch is coming out next year though, which I'm hyped for.
I'm also glad about is that they're actually finishing the Clone Wars. Actually,
Honestly.
like they're tying some loose ends basically.
You know what I didn't like? You know what I didn't like? I didn't like how they spent 3 episodes covering the Martell. I don't hate the people who played them, but I hate the characters so much. Who the freak dumps? I'm just gonna say drugs because non-Star Wars people are not gonna know what spice is. But who the freak dumps pounds of cocaine into space? Why would
Who
you?
did that?
Trace, or was it Ralph?
Oh.
No, it was Trace.
I
See,
don't know what.
they're so
I thought you were talking
irrelevant.
about a real dude.
No, okay, look. One of them, she okay, so one of is these 2 twin sisters, right? And they're poor. So one of them starts working on this ship to get them off the underworld of Coruscant, right? So to get some extra money, her sister decides to take a job from these really high-level drug dealers, So they give them the drugs, and they're in the middle of hyperspace, which is like I think a little bit faster than the same speed as light speed, right? And so she's scared because she's talking. Rocklin's talking with Ahsoka, and they're talking about how they might have to trade the ship. And she's like, "No, nobody's gonna get my ship that I poured my heart, sweat, blood, and other bodily fluids into." And she dumps all of the cocaine, the space cocaine, out into space. But like, imagine that, right? Imagine that. Let's just put yourself in the scenario, right? 2 people, one of them is your literal sibling, right? And the other one you like just met a couple weeks ago, right? And you guys are traveling at light speed, about to I can't talk. About to deliver
Space cocaine,
a
right?
massive shipment. Yes, it's space cocaine. Thank you. What's
It's
your name?
Spice.
Isaac? Okay, Spice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's called Spice, but we're gonna call it space cocaine to make it more simple for people who haven't watched it.
More interesting it seems. More interesting.
Yes. So they have the space cocaine, right? And
Yeah.
they're delivering it to the drug dealers. And in the middle, she just gets panicked that they are going to take and dismantle her ship in order to save their life, right? And so in retaliation, like for her anger or whatever, she presses a couple of buttons on a panel, boom, and then dumps the space cocaine into space while they're traveling at light speed.
How the heck?
Why would you do that? And they spent 3 episodes, 2 episodes after that, covering the consequences of the dumping of said space cocaine into space. The episodes after that were freaking amazing. It was literally just those few episodes that involved those two that was like, bro, why? This wasn't even teased before. Yeah, just the space cocaine episodes. I mean, the episode quality, of course, is great because it's the 7th season. They gotta go out, you know, swinging. You know, it was a banger, but not those episodes. Those episodes were whack.
Why is it always a mind killing you?
It was
Literally a
wild.
mind.
Yeah,
I know, man.
basically.
You're talking about the unfinished episodes, right?
Right, I'm talking about the unfinished
Yeah.
episodes that they should have put in instead of putting in
Why
this
didn't
chick
you
dumping.
finish 'em?
They didn't finish them because they decided to replace it with episodes of this hormonal teenage chick dumping cocaine into space. Either way, whatever way you want to slice it, dice it, put it, smash it, chop it, burn it with a flamethrower and other acidic chemicals, whatever way you want to put it, she dumped cocaine into space and it wasn't good. And I could have gone without them explaining that for 4 freaking episodes.
Guys, hey guys, tell me what to run. MP5, FAL, MP7.
Foul.
It's only level
I'm
21 though.
M4.
It's not max.
I don't care, just run it.
Why are there skeletons instead of chips or dog tags?
Oh yeah, it's the Halloween thing.
That makes me want to commit mass genocide.
Flame, watch out for the
Do
guy
it.
with the flame shotty.
You are not slick. You're not going to. Oh, I died. I'm back.
Oh, I hate the A12 so much.
Me too.
Bro, if you use the AA-12, you're absolutely garbage.
Jesus, take out that VTOL.
Oh god, the VTOL.
Everyone's smacked up the dog.
Back up the VTOL. I got it.
Let's go, I finally got my... Oh, let's go, I finally got my...
What'd you get?
With the monosuppressor.
What'd you get? You got the mono suppressor, bro. Weren't you not paying attention?
Bro, how did that not kill me? That's
I doubt you guys got any ammo.
Same.
Are you right there?
I'm not mad. This is a cool execution. I'm not mad. Y'all, why is it when I'm nice to somebody in this game, like on the other team, they always pull up the N-word hard R out of nowhere?
Oh, hell, I just hate that. It's just,
So annoying.
it's just frustrating. Like Jesus. Why is this
they're mad at me
so
for being against
fast?
Oh my god, I'm on fire!
But I do respect Muslims. I respect their religion because it's. I don't know. I just don't like it.
I love how the knife. I love how you I respect Muslims, just the quietest voice. Like, I'm Muslim.
Merry Christmas. Guys,
F.
using the growl on the house is amazing. So
This
cool.
guy, I killed this guy and his hot mic was just cuss words. Sad Christmas to you. Freak. Great. Yo, y'all want to hear a really crazy story? So episode 7 had just come out, right, for Star Wars, right? So I go to the mall, you know, with my homie, you know, because I'm like not about to go watch that movie by myself. I gotta go with the homie. So I'm there with the homie, right? And you know, we're hungry. Yeah. So you know, movie food's mad expensive, and even though it would be more expensive to get a Starbucks and Charlie's, we wanted a Starbucks and Charlie's. So we go there, and I'm in the line for the Starbucks because I don't know where the freak I want a Starbucks, but I'm like texting with somebody, right? And this girl in front of me, right? She's like, hey, right? And I'm about to say, hey, how's your day going? And you know, something like that. And before I could even get any of those words out, she puts her phone in my face and she's like, which one of these two would you pick in an argument? And I didn't see what she was talking about. She just named off like these two names of like, I guess they were like foreign artists, but it sounded like she was talking about a cuisine. So, you know, wanting to get back to my conversation, I just picked the second one. Well, guess what? That was the wrong option because she starts going off and yelling at me and acting crazy. middle of the line for Starbucks for no reason. Keep in mind, this is like a whole Visco girl I'm just getting yelled at by. She got like the whole freaking accessories on. She got the hydro flask, the blonde
So
hair.
she got the default settings on, right?
She
Is that
got
what I'm hearing?
she got
got the
all
default settings
the
on?
she has every single cosmetic for the Visco
She's one in office.
stereotype,
Camping.
right? So I'm like sitting there, I'm just taking it because I'm not about to yell at this girl who I don't know because over something that's absolutely stupid, and I just don't have the time, energy, or patience to care about in that moment, right? So I just let her yell at me. Like the whole line's gone through by the time she finished yelling at me, right? So I'm like, bruh, you're joking with me. So yeah, I just let her yell, got my drink, and I went on, and she was just yelling at me. But then a few minutes later, right, I'm sitting there, I'm in the line for Charlie's, and then my black senses started tingling. The hairs of my afro stood up. And I look over, and indeed I did. Don't interrupt the story. The hairs of my afro stood up, and I look over, and here comes the same girl from the Starbucks line in a V formation with her homegirls, and then the only thing that changed was their skin color, hair color, and that was about it. That's my story. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. They just beat